contest we'll unite, fighting evil with all our might. When the battle calls our name, we'll rise up and play the game. Force the Uru strong and bold, hero stories to be told. Mystic Hammer's armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies fall as we stand tall. Uru warriors, heed the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Uru warriors, strong and true, together we'll see it through. Standing tall despite how much you fall. Skill issues haunt us, but we answer the call. Climbing ranks with dreams so bright, only to slide back down each night. In the realm of Uru where we stay, mastering the art of losing our way. We fight with all our Uru might, yet end up back where we started the fight. Mystic Hammer's armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies laugh as we rise and stall. Uru warriors, heed the call. In this realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. We defend with all as we fall and true. Together we'll see it through the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Accept our trash as we fall and rise. Uru warriors reaching for the skies. Oh, embrace the chaos, the thrill of the chase. Skill issues abound in this endless race. Back to the bottom where we belong. The tilt is real, it claims us strong. We are
Uru Warriors indeed, baby. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're well. Welcome back. We made it. We made it. It's been a day already. All sorts of stuff going on over here, but we're back here. Chilling. How you doing? How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Let's see who made it in. Zemo. Zemo made it in first. Can you believe this guy? Kurd, dethroned 2 days in a row. Also, I know you're trying to find reasons not to count him, but I can assure you, him being the GOAT is nowhere near the top 20 of those. Nothing but love, Zemo, but no. Yeah, doing the thing. What up, Trill? Good to see you. Appreciate the likes, guys. Yeah, coming in. Appreciate you very much. Good to see you. Zemo says he's streaming. We'll see. Allegedly gonna get to the GC. Am I the only one rooting for Goliath? Surely truth is a Goliath? No, not today, Cap. Not today. Usually, yes, but today, nay. Nay. Yeah, what up, Roar? Good to see you. That's right, baby. The Uru Warriors, indeed. I may not be in the official alliance, but always in my heart and spirit. It looks like we are going to have a BG's match today versus the Crazed Cat. I know him as something else here in my Discord, but, you know, things come up. We work stuff out. We make it happen. You get some extra entertainment. Yo, what up, Nugs? Good to see you. The plan for today is simple. Yesterday on the members stream, we did a road trip recap. It was a great time. I could pull some of that stuff up if we want to, but we'll at least wait till Dread's here before we start showing off his sweet, sweet platforms. Then we went into some feelings, David and deck construction stuff. And then we went and fought some matches. And, unlike the biblical account of what happened, which, we could talk about that history too if you'd like to. The Bible is, before anything else of doctrinal, spiritual nature, a historical document. You can see how we started. The friendlies didn't go so well. And then the circuit didn't go so well. Look at this monster right here. He of the infamous voice reveal this previous week. What up, Kaus? What up? Good to see you. Came in with the double dip right there. What a monster. Maverick, that poor sap. The only one who got me. But I will say, despite the things, despite the losses, check this one out. 300 points. Not that one. I messed it up at the end. Few hundred points. You know, good fights. He just had me out drafted. Not much I could do there. What I'm saying at, what I'm really getting at here is these are close losses. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to keep going. We get up, we dust ourselves off, we try again. Yo, what up, Miserators? Let's go. Let's go. Welcome, welcome all. Welcome. What up, Anthem? Good to see you. All right, I've been yapping. Let me catch up. Yeah, Nugs is here. Cows, are we David or Goliath? We're going to start off as David. How Goliath we go? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. What up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bro? What up, Reese? Danilchenko. Kelsey is, yeah, David for sure. Anthem, I see you. Trill's back. Shamat's here. Let's go. What up, Shot? Good to see you. Happy, I think Wednesday in your case, yeah? Hey, what up, AA Ron? Let's go. Misery and the Raiders. Misery and the Raiders. Let's go. So that's the plan today. That's the plan today. We're going to make tweaks as we go. Here is the current deck. Here's what we got going on. Yeah, let's go. We'll definitely get into that. The historicity for sure. For sure. So much history, in fact. I was just talking to someone the other day about, I had an opportunity to go to Israel like 6 years ago, probably 7 years ago. So I have some knowledge and feeling of the geography down there and kind of some of the history. It was cool. It was cool to do. That's the deck. So we got 6 rank 3s. Figured that's pretty undersized. You know, that's not going to get much smaller than that when we're up in the Mysteriums, Celestials, if we can make it back to Celestial. Crafted those. It's a decent deck. I think I'm lacking on defense a little bit. I made some changes last night on the members stream to get some more defense in. I moved in Fury. I moved in Nightcrawler. All in all, I'll be real, man. 6-star defenders are a little tough. Getting punched down on, but, you know, we'll see. Brother of fermented milk product. That's funny. That's a good one. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Let me let this gentleman know that we're effectively ready. Let's get a warm up. Who wants to get some friendly in? Send it my way. Let's do the thing. I got you, Aman. Okay, I see you now. No, Anthem. I don't have a Prowler in the deck right now. Not right now. Not right now. We'll see how it goes. What up, Hoop? Good to see you. We got friendlies. When we tourney, we'll obviously tourney with the main deck. We'll go from there. But I'm ready to warm up the thumbs while I'm waiting for one of you to friendly me over here. So I don't want to get into the circuit. One of the things we need to discuss is the ordeal. The ordeal is coming next week. The ordeal will have a tier 7 basic. A tier 7 basic will give me a rank 4. Let me see what it takes for a rank 4 actually. I need 5 tier 4 alpha. Okay, so I won't have the rank 3s I'd hoped if I have a rank 4. So I'm gonna have a tier 4 conflict, which you know what that means. We'll be seeing tier 4 alpha deals coming here pretty soon. Next Thursday, a little tier 4 alpha deal. Catalyst though, a catalyst rank 4. And my first rank 4, of course, was the Big Daddy himself. I pulled that cosmic gem. So I won't be in the cosmic class. I'm not gonna do that, of course. Yeah, Kurt, tell us about that vacation, bro. Where'd you go? Tell us all about what you did. I heard you were lugging around Disneyland. Yo, what up, Afo?
What's up?
Let me turn you. Let me do something.
Might be pretty loud, huh?
There you go. Okay. Should be all right.
Good, good. What's up, everyone?
What up? Welcome to the call, my man. How is your Tuesday going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good to hear.
So yeah, we were talking about this morning, me and Dread were, about my potential rank 4 null.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
And
nasty.
it might be a thing. It might be a thing, man.
I haven't watched the KT video, But
Mhm.
I already know in my soul, there's a reason I ban high sig rank 3 nulls. And I can just
Yeah,
imagine what it looks like when you take him to rank 4.
man. One of the fights that Ankit did in that video. Sorry to just hijack the conversation, but one of the fights he did was one of those make a stand. You know, when you knock them down, they lose all the debuffs.
Yeah.
And he just threw the special one into the block to convert, and then just nuked it anyway.
Really?
I was like, this is really smart, bro. Like,
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to. I guess we can go. Like you said, I guess that's the good place to start. It's a decent segue. You're not hijacking because I'm not doing cosmics. But your potential rank 4 null sounds pretty wild. Hey, what up, JJ? Good to see you. I'm a rank 4 enchantress for the BG, and so I never have to fight her. It's totally understandable. I feel like it's early to do that thing, but at the same time, when you overlap Alliance War with it, and it's, you know, less of a BG perspective, it makes a lot of sense. You'd be like Cantona with that rank 4 Sig 1 enchantress.
man, that means that she's so terrible to fight that people would spend tier 7 basics to avoid her.
Yeah, that is what that means. And I think this meta has been a great example of why that's the case, right? I mean, you can have what on paper is the best enchantress counter, and it entirely has a probability of going wrong and just being miserable. In the corner, she has orange spells. There's nothing you can do. Death, destruction, fire. No, I don't like it.
No, yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah. So in the science class, I mean, I would say that Photon has to be a real consideration given her two-way potential. I love a good dual threat. And Afo has his Photon at rank 4. And I admittedly, thus far, and you know, metas aside, we'll feel them out as we continue to go, but thus far, she feels rougher than I thought she was going to. I didn't anticipate her feeling as bad at rank 4 as she does.
Yeah. Yep, no comment there. You were right.
Yeah. Yep. You're gonna rank 4 Photon. You have Serpent Photon. Serpent's nasty. What up, Alden? What up, Amit? You rank 4 your Undute Piggy. Well, that's an interesting point because he's the other one in this group that I would consider. Now, I don't know that I could catalyst him over Photon, realistically. But rank
I think
4
that
Pig, rank 4 Pig is a nasty, nasty thing.
I think that the rank 4 Photon has revealed that we don't really have great Photon counters in the game. And when I say that, I mean the champs we use to counter her don't really stop her from doing everything that she does. She still can kind of gain her charges a little bit, and even Mantis, some debuff sneak through, you take a blocked hit by mistake. Like, we don't have that hard. I'm trying to think of who hard counters her brainlessly. You just go in and you wreck Photon. I don't think it still feels scary, even though you're using Crossbones or Mantis.
No, Crossbones isn't anywhere near that list. He's like a nuke for the skilled, for sure.
Yeah, same thing with Kingpin. On paper, you're like, oh, Kingpin.
Skills. I wonder, maybe in my head, as you say it, like the hardest thing that comes to mind right now is Sable, just because she has the miss and disorient. But then when you have to parry, that's another part of what we're feeling right now is we haven't had rank 4 Photon for very long, right? So we need to feel her out in less restrictive metas because this meta is pretty restrictive. Yeah, I don't know. It's a fair point though. It's a very fair point. I mean, like the built Photon counter is Patriot, and I don't see anyone using Patriot for Photon. So
House is saying, what about Patriot, Afo? And what about him?
Yeah. Crossbones can,
Yeah.
but it's not, you're gonna take some hits to the block, right? It takes longer. It's still a pretty skill intensive fight, for sure.
What I'd compare it to, Truth, is what I'm feeling now when I take Shotha versus rank 4 Serpent. I feel like I have the upper hand.
Mm.
You get what I'm trying to say? In that fight, I feel like if I do this right, I can score 49k. I can finish near 100% health. Like, I won't eat an SP3 at the end because I have the whatever that thing, the atrophy or whatever it's called. Like, I have a counter that I feel like have the upper hand, and I don't know if I've ever felt like that fighting a rank 4 Photon.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, to
Kinda
that,
weird.
we'll transition to the skill class, obviously countering the science class. I don't think I'm going to catalyst anyone here, at least not initially. There's definitely a few champs I would like, you know, Bullseye being the preeminent rank 4 of the class, I think.
Of course.
If it weren't for bans, I would really love Black Panther, but I want to play with him. He'll just get banned at rank 4. Good two-way, though. Very good two-way. I think Atuma and Korg, you know, lesser. Bones, rank 4 Bones is a strong rank up if you're a good Bones player. McGee did his Black Cat, but not for me. I think we passed by the skills. I think to that, though, there's no one there where I look at them and go, Photon's shut down. No sweat. Falcon's a good counter. That's fair. That's actually a pretty fair point. A rank 4 Falcon would actually be very, very nasty. Not that I'd ever do it. Without the weaknesses.
A rank 4
That's true.
J-Will.
That's what I was getting at, Misery. The restrictiveness. And I think your point, though, about the damage reduction is also very valid. Definitely valid. The weakness is a thing. Black Cat isn't a nuke. She's safe. Yeah, she does well. She does well. Again, weakness hits her hard this meta. So
sometimes also we think about the nodes, but just think about it. You trade one node set for another node set. You trade one set of problems for another problem, right? It's not, there's no node, rarely is it a nodeless meta, right? So
no, but I think the throw of Unstoppables combined with like her special one and the weakness on top of the inequity, definitely you feel it more against her than you do against some of the other champions versus a less restrictive meta, right? There are going to be nodes for sure where we're trading one set of problems for another, but this set of problems amplifies the problems she already gives you.
Agreed.
That's all I mean. Owner rank 4 Havoc. First Mystic will be Enchantress or Mojo. Not shocked by that. Next meta is pretty nodeless for Photon. That sounds true. Yeah, I think that's true. Okay. Mutants. The obvious one, right, who goes onto the list with Photon in terms of someone you're going to spend catalysts on is Onslaught. Right? I mean, he is effectively, at this moment in time, the top champion in the game. Right? Great in every piece of content. Immunities or resistances for days. What he does well. He'll never be the fastest attacker, yet the more beef you give him, the quicker you'll be able to do things. He's an obvious one. Other champs that interest me, Sinister, of course. We went through this before, right? Sinister or Onslaught, which one would I do? Onslaught's clearly better. The sneak one to me, though, is I think Dust. I think a rank 4 Dust would be amazing, to be honest. I think it's just going to give you more quicker runway on attack, and it's just going to give you more beef to deal with the crit resistance, etc. on defense, and it's just going to increase her health. And every time there's a meta that does damage to you and she shuts off willpower, I think the stronger you can make her as a two-way, she'd be pretty nasty. Afo, you as a Dust player, thoughts on this?
I have considered taking her to rank 3 as my first mutant. She is going to be a great attacker in other parts of the game that we don't think about, like War. You guys had a chance to watch me take that Atuma with Dust and just casually do 130k SP1. She's tanky, immunities, she's fun to play. Like, I like, you guys know I like Dust, but I think that she'll just give you more returns as she gets ranked up.
Yeah, I think so. I think that she gets that more than most. She benefits from it a lot. That's more what I'm getting.
Yeah.
She benefits from
So
it a
I
lot.
would take her up. I
I lost you, Afro. I don't know if that's on my end or your end.
That was a phone call, I think, but
Got
I
it.
said I would take her up. I'm not saying I will, but I definitely would.
Fair. Very fair. Very fair. Okay, Kaus was giving us the rundown on that. I think Deathless Thanos is the best overall BG's champ. Aaron, I agree with you right now. I think that he's making that clear. Just in terms of his overall speed on attack and the variety of matchups he can take that well. Mr. 50K, right? There's very little he can't 50K. And then he's just kind of always a beefy, beefcake on defense. He may not necessarily be the toughest to fight. I don't think he is. He doesn't present the most amount of problems, but he gives you a slog basically every time. So,
I mean, just to prevent the nuke prevention, like being prevented from being nuked, right, by a big special attack, is such a piece of underrated utility on defense. You cannot ramp a champ and just blast off a big. You can't easily ghost like a Deathless Thanos, because once you launch the first hit, the rest of it's going to get eaten, right? And that happens like 2 to 3 times in the match. That is, pretty huge.
Yeah. What a miss.
Hello. Another thing that I really like about Thanos on defense is that unstoppable. It's not only a skill check. Like, there's so many people that unstoppable stops. You'd think, like for example, people with either lots of hits in their combo, lots of hits in their SP1, lots of hits in their heavy, SP2, like whatever. A good example is Hyperion. Like, let's say there's no nodes, no nothing, and like Limber isn't actually a problem. Hyperion, what do you normally do with Hyperion? Parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy, SP2. As soon as you throw that final heavy, he gets unstoppable, he probably hits you in the face, then you push an SP3, your whole rhythm is ruined.
Yep.
There's so many people like that where that unstoppable is just incredibly annoying.
Yeah. I agree.
Even like the ideal counters, Kushala, Chavez, Venom, Pig, like it still really slows down. Like, imagine Kushala versus Thanos, but there's no unstoppable. That would be
different.
That would be
altogether.
like 10, maybe. It's like it would be a lot faster. That's all I really know.
All right, we'll bring that one up, Nugs, when we get to the Mystic side. He said he's going to rank for Kindred, which is understandable, but a little wild. What up, CG? Good to see you. Happy Taco Tuesday. Yeah, sounds like that's delicious, actually. I hadn't had that in mind for dinner yet, but I'm going to have to hit up the wife here. Send her the bat signal. Joke of the day. What should you tell people when you're looking for Captain Marvel's cat? That you're on a wild goose chase. Wow. Cheers, CG. Cheers. We'll have to get back together for a hump day soon. I prefer those. First contender for a top rank 4. Makes sense. That's interesting. You guys are that high on Kindred, huh? Okay, we'll get there. So we're at Techs. Right now, the only real list is Photon and Onslaught. I don't know that anyone in the Tech class, certainly not my rank 3s. I don't know. Rank 2s. No, there's nothing there. Oh, there's that Red Skull. If I dupe him, he's in the conversation. But he's not as good as those other two.
Somebody in my BG was actually... He goes Tech rank 4 today, and I pretty much said safe for Solar. But
that's fair.
What he asked was, for war, should I take up Shuri, Red Skull, or Prowler? Let's just assume Prowler's out of the question, because we have another one. So if you were him, would you rank for Red Skull or Shuri for war? They're both duped.
I mean, Shuri's a more versatile war attacker.
Okay.
That's my opinion. You get the little bit of flexibility where, you know, I lost a close fight last night where someone red skulled an onslaught, which sure he couldn't do that fight. But that's like a specific niche part of utility. But for instance, Afo and I were just talking about how you can weave her untouchable in war. That's such a valuable piece of utility.
Like in Path 5, like you can just do Destroyer. You don't need an unstoppable counter. Yeah.
Almost for that alone, like that you get that kind of separation of, if it's strictly a war decision, I could see that argument. Granted, Shuri can also do that at rank 3.
Defense.
The way her damage goes.
Do you think, I know attack Shuri, but what about for defense?
I mean, most good maps have a rank, or going to have a Red Skull. Right, he's definitely got places where you can put him to give him problem. I fought him on 45 last war, which was the armor break immune, so you couldn't take that approach. Bleed and rupture, I think it is. Bleed
it's cold snap and bleed.
There you go, cold snap and bleed. And I, the initial plan was to go in with Photon. I botched spacing on the special one and I died. But I got him down like 40% pretty smoothly, right? Just kind of heavy countering his special one, keep the Sunder up, do your damage, blah, blah. Then I switched over to Prowler, and Prowler took care of almost the rest of the fight.
Rank 4, do you think rank 4 is scary enough to sometimes get deaths if you put him on the right node?
Yeah.
Or do you think, like, what do you think is more worthwhile? Rank 4ing the Red Skull in an attempt to try and get more defensive kills, or rank 4ing the Shuri just for pure tankiness? And like, of course, she's good for some stuff.
Personally, just at the beginning of hypothetically speaking of this whole thing, my general view is you can't control what your opponent does, though you obviously want to try to make it as difficult as possible. But your real emphasis needs to be on what you're doing. And if taking that Shuri up is what prevents you from dying, which is the thing that you can control, then that's what you need to focus on first. That's my general opinion, is you got to focus on the attack side, the planning, the execution, the champs first, because you can control that.
Okay. Because the thing about like preventing deaths and whatever is I also have Shuri. I really like using Shuri, and a lot of the difficult defenders that you might take with Shuri I already know how to do. So I was kind of just going into the season expecting to assign myself Shuri a lot.
Yeah.
So this kind of
if you're gonna cover that and you're confident, then chuck that Red Skull onto defense and try to make it more difficult. Because if you have the good Shuri player and you're not concerned about the problems that she can solve, then let it go. You don't need to beef it up, because you'll just take control of that stuff. It's all good. Yo, what up, J Will? Sorry, bro, I missed you. Good to see you.
Hello, J Will.
Hoop jamming. Sounds like a good place to send Serpent. Yeah, that's not bad. That's a good placement. What up, Zeno? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're just chit-chatting about rank 4s. To that, so you're bringing up Shuri. Like, I don't know that I would rank 4 a Shuri. Not with catalysts. No, I would like to take up Prowler. I think Prowler would be a great rank 4. I think he's going to get banned a lot. I would like to take up Punisher. Not usable enough. He doesn't get used enough for me to want to do that. Warlock, great champion.
Bro,
he's sturdy.
I'm not sure about you.
For sure.
I love Warlock, bro. Like, he's just, you know, you have those champions that it's like, you know, you probably shouldn't rank for them, but they're still like you're still thinking about it.
No, he could totally hit that list. Like, I get it. He's like, I was talking to someone about skills, right? And they were complaining about skills and rank ups and stuff. And someone suggested a Tuma, and I said, you know, I'm holding on a Tuma between, you know, Negasonic and Dazzler and stuff. But I said, you know, Korg. I'm a big Korg fan. Why? Like, these counters come and they're here and they work, but Korg still gives you problems. Like, it's just not smooth all the time, every time. He's proven himself. Warlock's the same way.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
'Cause,
oh,
like, bro,
Warlock, not good on defense. And then someone's going to slap down a Warlock on you. And you get armor broken and you're healing and you're degenning. And his AI's getting funky and he's catching you on something. And you're just like, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Like, that,
And then on attack,
like,
you know,
oh,
never let your
would be
opponent throw a
deep.
special. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's such great utility. And like there's so many defenders that he kind of takes, but he just takes slowly. Like, you know, Bullseye, you know, Dust, like the crit resist is a bit annoying. You know, Domino. Domino isn't really slow, but you take a little bit of damage. Like that extra beefiness and attack would actually make him really nice on attack, like in PGs.
No, it's fair. And to attack in BGs, by the way, I would love a rank 4 Jack. My rank 3 already gets banned, but again, as a champ to give Catalyst, I don't think he brings enough defensive value for me to want to just rank 4 him first, right? He's probably in that top 3 I'd love to take up. I just love playing with him. He's a lot of fun. But I would say that I'm probably passing on Tech if I wasn't going to go Prowler. I feel like rank 4 Prowler is just going to get banned.
You think you would
Probably
save
not
for
gonna do
Arnim Zola, or you
Oh, that's true
would,
too. I mean, I'm opening all that stuff next week anyway, so we'll see how all this stuff shakes out then. But I'm not hard pressed to like sit and wait for a champ to rank 4, because the materials flow and all that stuff. Like, you'll wind up killing yourself waiting when you can just get the value of another champ that's ranked up now and keep moving.
So I'm going to say something a little bit about this too. If we're just going to talk about techs before we leave this page, we already left it, but if there's a tech champ that I really want to wait for, I know it's a longer wait, but I'd rather be waiting and looking at Bastion. Just my hype train for Bastion is a lot higher than it is for Zola.
Really?
And though all these new champs, you know, we get excited for, but I don't know. I see Zola, I get it, but I much more get it about Bastion so far.
Whatever, Brad.
That's the guy I want.
That's fair. I have not. I'm not taking a big look at his deep dives and stuff yet, so we'll see.
Every once in a while, you get on the hype train for someone, you know, and I think I think I'm more on it for tech class more than Zola. Zola, I saw and was like, meh, okay.
Even when I'll be honest, when I saw Onslaught, you know, when Onslaught came out and everyone's like, oh, he's gonna be the GOAT, he's gonna be this. Like, I wasn't even too fussed. I was like, looks okay. Like,
it takes time. Sometimes it takes time. Remember when Doom came out and everyone was like, trash. Yeah. What is this champion you've given us? He's okay. Yeah. He's pretty mediocre. There's not much we can do with him. And then the Doom cycle came out, and you had the most powerful Mystic champion for...
I mean, he's still mid right now, though.
A year or so. Yeah.
He's still mid.
Yeah. So mid, he's 6-star locked for a while. I'd love to see a 7-star Doom, by the way. I would love that so much.
Yeah, for such a smart community, we've missed on a lot. You know, we didn't vote for Kate 7-star. We thought Proxima was better than
one
Corvus.
Too.
You know.
In hindsight, bro, I don't know how.
Sounds good,
hindsight. Those Proxima videos, bro. Those Proxima videos when she was doing all that damage. You're like, Corvus is trash. Proxima.
Because the thing about Corvus is, like, he doesn't do as much damage as Proxima, but just like that accessibility to the damage. It's not like you need to spend, like, when I say access, like, it's just easier to ramp Corvus. Like, you don't need to parry, like, losing half your health in story content. You don't need to intercept. Like, back then we probably weren't the most skilled interceptors. It's like, you know what I mean? Even the heavy, if it's like a stun immune node, like,
No, but we saw the 500,000 SP2 and we thought, yes. Now we're like, no.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
So 2 Mystics, and that's where we're gonna end this. Do I have a champion that I'd like to give catalysts?
Yes.
Maybe.
Juggernaut.
I would love and am not going to rank 4 Juggernaut, as much as I love that idea. I am not yet at the time where I'm ready to rank for a defender just for the sake of not having to fight them. So that's no Enchantress.
So,
Misery, close your ears.
just that-
I'm a little
No.
concerned with the decline of Sasquatch. So I need to keep my eyeballs peeled on him for a while and see kind of if he continues to do what he's done or if he's gonna keep getting nuked at times. Like in this node set with the weakness, he's got some difficulty, some nuance for sure. But I don't know. I don't know, man.
bro. Like, I really believe we've just come back from like three or four metas that have either greatly hindered Sassy on attack, i.e., Safeguard or Matador. Right? Part of Sassy's value is he gets to his SP2 faster than people. Matador just removes that. And another thing is Matador was 42nd or lose, and you need to get lucky with Sassy to do that. So we've had at least 3 metas that just haven't been nice for Sassy.
Yep.
And on top of that, yes, there are counters. Yes, there is Silk and Titanium, Hulk and Pig, but they each have their weaknesses. With the exception of Titanium Luke, like, nobody really, like, Piggy is RNG, Silk doesn't kill in 1 SP2, Hulk doesn't kill in, like, Hulk's a bit RNG, it's like, it can go 60 seconds, it can be 50, it can also be 80 seconds, if he just holds Wrath charges forever.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, everyone's saying Sassy fell off. I'll play 10 games, I can almost guarantee that I'm going to get a win with Sassy on defense. And
It's
like,
fair.
if the goal is just to
It's
win
fair.
with Sassy,
That's where I'm at. That's why I'm at absolutely not saying he's fallen off. I'm more like, I've seen it, I've felt it, to your point of the metas not being favorable. And so I'm wary. And I'm certainly too wary to give him Catalyst as a rank 4, which is the context of this entire conversation.
It's very interesting that you're wary of a champion that, if you were to give him Catalyst, would only further bolster his rank 4 power, meaning what you're weary of would actually be lessened if you took him to rank 4. Like, all of those things that Misery just said,
Yes. I
he
totally agree.
now is even more of a problem.
I have 60-seconded, less than 60-seconded a rank 4 Sassy. Sig 200.
I have
So I
also,
fought the rank
but that's
4.
with Luke. And Luke's the best counter.
That was with Pig,
So-
actually. But yeah, Luke
But
also.
Pig, you can't repeat that fight 5 times with Pig though. That's the problem. So you
Yeah.
did it.
Look, I get
but
what you
you
guys are saying,
probably
but
can't do it
we're
5
talking
times.
about giving the singular most valuable materials in the game on a. It should make him better. He's gonna be bigger. Yeah, that's true. Nah, not right now. And that doesn't mean no. It just means this is not the time. We need to wait and see where things go from here before we're gonna take these resources and invest them. Unless you love the champion, which if you do, rank 4 Sasquatch. Misery, I'm talking to you, bro. I don't love Sassy
If
like
I get
that.
Mystic from 9.2, no
There you go.
hesitation. 'Cause,
Well, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
this conversation is two-sided. Then there's class-based stuff from the axe, and there's generic, the one generic that should be coming from the fake gauntlet.
Yeah, that's all.
And
I'm
those are
talking
two
about
different
right now.
conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We're talking about
T7?
Catalyst rank 4s right now.
Yeah.
So that's why the
So
only
I'm
two
probably
people
not
on the list
genericing
are
Sasquatch.
Photon and Onslaught. Like, those are the only people that have made it onto this list right now. For who am I going to give my catalysts to?
Makes sense.
Yes. Now, I really like Kushala. I've given her my SIGs. I think that her SIG, the more I give to her, the better the damage is coming out of it. I really like the SIG, that she's worthwhile of the Mystic SIG stones. But in my heart, if I was going to rank 3 one of these champions, I'll tell you right now today, 80%, it'd be Chavez.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just love the way
see.
she
Yeah.
interacts. I like her play style. I like the passive stun. I like the safety on power gain. I like the and don't get me wrong, Kushala wins you rounds on defense, but I like the Chavez defense. Okay, in a meta like this, it's like we see the amplification meta as we talk about Photon. Chavez, nastier defender in this kind of meta for sure. This is not where you want to be messing with her.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Another one that you're stuck in the corner fighting sometimes.
Yes.
When it works out that way, yeah.
So I really love Chavez. Now that said, when I made my overall rank 4 video, I said if I had Shathra, there's an argument, a discussion between those 2 or 3. And that's still true because I don't have her yet, but I know what she can do. And I hear the whispers in my ears, including from people on the call, about what she does and doesn't do. And I'm standing by my stance where I've been that I'm the most interested by a large margin in Shathra of the new Mystic champs. Much more than Spiral, much more than all the rest of that's fine. Shathra intrigues me though, and I'd like to get my hands on her before I had to make a Mystic decision. So that's where I'm at. I don't think I'm gonna give a Mystic Catalyst. I think I'm really basically, I've boiled this down. Unless there's a major shift between Photon and Onslaught.
You're between those 2.
Pretty much. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
Chavez is in that same tier. Like I would rather, like, if I gave Photon or Onslaught catalysts and then pulled the same class gem, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, no, you made the right decision. If I gave Chavez catalysts and then pulled a Mystic gem, I'd be like, I should have held those catalysts and given them to someone else.
Interesting way to look at that. I think I would look at that. I would look at that as if I did a champion that wasn't Photon or Onslaught in a class that wasn't deep enough. It's all about the depth of the class to me. So if I did Chavez, but I was really comfortable also doing Kushala. This is hypothetical. Then I would be like, okay, now I got both. But if it was a class that wasn't as deep, let's say we wouldn't do this, but let's say you used your catalyst on Bullseye, then pulled a skill gem, and now you're looking at the rest of them like,
right? Yeah, that's exactly right. No, you can't do that.
The class is not deep enough. You know, you want to pick the deepest class, which in this case might be Mutant for you, right? It might be Onslaught because, hey, if I get a Mutant gem, Sinister, Dazzler, like, the list of champs that could go up is high, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like you want a rank 4 Pig, a rank 4 Titania, like if you look after Photon and it's not as deep as you like, then, maybe, it's just one of those things, right? It's hard to.
I don't think I have that issue. Like if I was going to go to my science class, because like we talked about in the middle, or at the beginning, me and Pig, bro. If I took Photon to rank 4 with Cats and then pulled a science gem, Piggy's going to rank 4 immediately, unquestionably.
Nice.
Right now in my head, that doesn't mean it's not going to change. I'm just saying right now, that Pig's going up. Like I am so down for potentially killing in one singular special 2. I'm on it. Let's go. I'm so down with making his special 1 spam taunt health pool that much bigger.
Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm ready. I think Misery, he made a great rank up. He'll never see him. I'm gonna have to wail out a bit to make my Piggy available.
I've won with him. The thing you don't understand is some people's decks are so forced into certain bans. Let's say I'm facing an opponent that doesn't have a rank 3 Onslaught, doesn't have a rank 3 Thanos, doesn't have a rank 3 Serpent.
1 second. I want you to hold that thought.
Yeah.
I need someone to send me a friendly. It's friendly time. I gotta warm up.
I can send you one. Well, okay. Misery might be first. It's a race.
Okay, Misery, give us the rundown. Let's go down the Pig conversation. By the way, hold on. Let's catch up with chat 1 second. 1, 2, what up? Good to see you, my brother. Hake, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate the support and love. What's good for you, bro? I hope you're doing well today. Let's see. Kaus is doing the thing. Let's see. Truth, another reason I'm ranking Kindred. You got the Mystic 3-4. Wouldn't be mad. Rintra, a better stall. Okay. Misery. We're good. Bust us loose on the Pig.
People
being forced into bans.
Did Cal send it,
Yeah,
or am I
there
sending
is
it?
there is the fact
did.
that people are forced into bans,
Okay,
but
I
there's
won't send
quite
it.
literally not a single rank 4 on Earth that you just can't make the argument for. Rank 4s will be banned. Like,
Hmm.
you start off as a deck full of rank 3s, I still only ban rank 4 champions against him.
Really?
Like,
So
like,
you're not
interesting. So
letting
do you
anyone's
think-
rank
Pig
4s
or
go.
Titania or Photon or like any science person you're taking up or any mystic person, like literally anybody you rank 4, you can say, oh, you're never going to see them again. So there's that argument. That's less of an argument. That's more of a just. That's just saying that Pig isn't special in that way. Like, Pig isn't the
No.
only rank 4 that you're never going to see again.
I don't think that that's true, though. I guess my, not necessarily counter, but like my context or nuance to it is the more popular a rank 4, the less likely to be banned, right? Because people have their own and stuff like that. And Pig, I think people know the power of Pig, and I think that anyone who doesn't have a rank 4 Pig, and maybe even who have rank 3s, would consider banning that deeper into the rank 4 rank ups than they will with an Onslaught, a Bullseye, a Serpent, a Photon. Even, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying I think that's what will happen.
I think that Pig falls into the category of the popular champs that people have at rank 3, that because they're not that concerned about the power level difference, this is why my Photon gets through. When I see a rank 3 SIG 200 Photon, I'd say a lot, I'd say probably 40% of the time that person will let my Photon through. I do that when I fight Misery. I don't think I've banned his Pig, I don't remember, but I'm not as worried because I also want to get my rank 3 Pig, especially in a meta like this where there's weaknesses and I need that damage, right? So this happens with Deathless Thanos. A lot of people are seeing their Deathless Thanos at rank 4. Why? Because all of us have a rank 3. Well, all, the kind of serious players have a rank 3 SIG 200. And I'm like, I kind of want my Thanos too. I don't want to rank. You get your rank 4, I get my rank 3. I can still clap with my rank 3, right? So
Yeah,
I think Pig falls in that category of champions that people still want. Now there's some champs that are like Bullseye, like some of the like Enchantress, and there's a few others too that you're like, I don't care, that you are not getting that. And I don't think Pig falls into that just yet. I think a lot of people have Pig and will let yours through because they want theirs. That's just my experience.
maybe.
Bans.
Maybe.
If we're just talking on the topic of bans, I'm banning my Pig. Yes, of course, it's at a detriment to me, but it can also be at a detriment to them.
Yeah.
Let's say they have Pig, they ban their own Pig. That means my Sassy's gonna cook more often. That means my X, Y, and Z is gonna cook more often. If I'm facing opponents where 50% of the time my Pig is banned, and then another like independent probability, like 40% of the time my Crossbones is banned, then a lot of the time my Pig and Crossbones are going to be banned. That means I can draft people like Rintra, I can draft people like Pig, like Sassy, that like they're going to be lacking counters for.
Yeah.
So
the whole ban strategy conversation is very interesting because it's a psychology thing. And there's some players that just hate a certain champion. You can't really predict everything unless you know the player. Like if you're fighting Trappy, I match Trappy, he banned my 6-star Serpent. Like, why? Because he always bans Serpent. So like, you have some players like that too. So there's just the banning thing is, you got to pick who you want, who you strategize with, who you're sure, like that guy we saw earlier with the rank 4 Spider-Man. I'm sure he's never seen this Spider-Man. I'm just sure. Because there aren't enough players that care for. There aren't enough players that care for it to let him through, right? So the more obscure or dangerous perceived that champion is, the more likely it'll be banned. But there's always nuance to people's, scaredness and all of their emotions behind their bans as well, too, right? So.
yeah, I think when it comes to BGs, what I wanted from a rank 4 is I wanted somebody that I see rank 4 X, and then I just insta draft them. And the way I think if I had to factor that into like some sort of a metric, it would literally just be versatility. How likely am I to use that champion? And for the past 2 metas, I've been very, very likely to draft Pig, not only for
Yeah.
offense but also for defense. So rank 4 just bolsters that. Because I imagine
Yeah.
you rank 4 like Spider-Gwen, you just never got to draft her, not because she's banned, but because she doesn't have like that flexibility to be used comfortably against a lot of meta defenders and to stall a lot of meta attackers. That would be,
Yep.
in my eyes, that's just a waste of a rank 4. Why am I rank 4ing them if I'm not going to draft them? So
Yeah. And to your point, Misery, Truth and I were watching a match I think I was doing, and it was against a bigger roster, and the guy passed on his rank 4 Domino twice. And we were just like, wow. And obviously I drafted a counter in between. But the first time he passed was because she came on the first screen. He probably was thinking, oh man, if he gets a Shuri or Arcade or whatever, you know, in your mind you think of. And then I drafted that counter. Yeah. I drafted that counter. And then it came back and he's like, oh, I'm not drafting her. And it's just like, wow. Like, if I rank 4 Domino, I'm just gonna draft her. Like at this point, I have to, right? I've invested.
One way or the other.
One way or the other. You're gonna have
What
to
up,
show
Tanner?
me, prove it
Good
to
see
me.
you.
And so yeah, that's why I did Photon, honestly, because I mean, Deathless Thanos is another one. Like I've never passed on Photon, ever. I see her, I draft her every time.
That's, in my opinion, is like a really nice rank 4. Like imagine you rank 4'd someone, and literally every time you saw them, you drafted them. Like nobody can
Wonderful.
argue with me. That is like the ideal rank 4.
Yeah, I mean, even I've been on Truth when Thanos comes up and he already has Maestro and Serpent. He's like, "Oh, we're still grabbing Thanos." Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like, it's just hard.
Welcome back,
you're not
Zeno.
leaving him behind.
That's me with Prowler, never pass on Prowler. I mean, that makes sense, right? Because those versatile champs, like they can do all the things for you, right? CG,
Yeah.
I'll get to your joke momentarily. What?
Yeah.
Man, I've been so blessed the past couple of days with light traffic. It's been great, man. It's so nice.
Yeah. I think another thing that I really like about the idea of rank 4ing Photon and Pig is they are quite good on defense. Like Pig as a stall defender, I'll be honest, I don't think I've lost with defensive Pig yet. Because yes, I'm putting him in specific situations, of course. But not only is he a stall defender, he's also quite annoying.
Annoying.
You have to deal with the evade, you can't throw SB2. Like, mine's unduped. Like, he's missing a hefty amount of defensive...
Defensive utility, yeah. Who did you use your
utility.
generic gem on? Your generic gem on? Just curious.
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna rank 4 Serpent. I think Serpent's that same boat with Pig. It's like, if I see rank 4 Serpent, I'm drafting him. And he's also insanely good in War. We'd be able to get an offensive and defensive Serpent. I'd be the offensive Serpent. And
Nice.
like I can literally guarantee I'm never dying with defense with offensive Serpent.
Did you see the
Like,
comment
I'd
from
have
Jay
to
Will?
actually just give up. Like, I'm trying to picture how much that, because it, like, not only does he have a, like, how much would it be with boosts? I need to check this out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
One
be
more.
huge.
We'll do one more, then we'll kick off the tourney
Yes.
match, then we'll go into the circuit. We've been yapping a long time.
Yeah.
Almost an hour yapping about
Jay-
rank 4s.
Jay Will with the goated comment. He said, "Atho, I promise you will see Photon in the bottom quarter alongside 2 additional champions." I see you. I
Well
see
played.
you.
Well played.
I bet Jay Will would ban my rank 4 Serpent just out of spite. Just be like, screw you and your poverty deck.
So
could see
you don't
I could
get
see that.
Serpent.
I've made it clear that Serpent was my number 1 wanted champion for rank 4 before, we got all that through Epoch. And I will say though that I think that the counters that they've released have slowed him down. He still can destroy you, but it's definitely much more palatable to have to fight a Serpent. if you get
Yeah, it's
your
true.
Shopper, your Chavez, your Kushala, your Spiral. Like, there's
You
enough
queuing
of
up
them
out there?
now.
Let's do this then. Let's do one more friendly in before we tournament.
The scariest.
Oh, me?
None of the
type
rest
banning
of you are
strategy-
sending them. Gotta sweat AFO over here. Poor
Okay.
AFO probably trying to work.
No, I'm on the way home now, so might not be
Oh
me.
yeah. Maybe not in position.
You'll definitely win. You'll definitely win that one. Yeah.
Noted. Noted. I'll make sure to screenshot it and send it around the discords. Happy to do another. if
Oh
no one
wait,
else
is this
wants
the
one.
is this the David? Is this the David deck? Because if it is, I'll send it right now.
No, no, it's not.
No, it's not. Okay, well then I don't want anything to do with that other deck.
No, we got to warm up with the main
So-
one first.
I'm doing the maths. It seems that, in fact, J Will, can you just check that these numbers are alright? I believe a rank 4 Serpent will have about
I think it's like 414 or something like that.
Who's
407.
excited for
something
war
like that.
tomorrow? Let's go, Kurt. I don't know if I'd say I'm
for
excited.
offense, like just base, no like BG's health pool increase, just base. It has about 116,000 health points, HP. As
Sick
in
of it, cows. I
116.
gave you your red skull.
Okay. Without boost, without anything. That is what it is with like normal masteries, right?
Yeah.
I wanna razzle
I think
it.
Again,
so.
assuming normal masteries, like no, what's it called?
Oh, good reminder. Hold on. While Misery's yapping, let's get the joke in. Thank you, Zemo. Thank you. All right, another
Yeah,
joke.
Let's get this.
What kind of doctor is Dr. Pepper? A
Physician.
physician.
Yeah. So I think you're. I think that you're looking at about 448k rank 4 Serpent MBGs.
I'm
Something like that.
honestly more worried. I wanted to talk about war, to be honest. Like with war boosts and whatnot.
Yeah, let's go, Kurd. Calling it out. Kurd putting in that work. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go.
I have liked,
I'm gonna
believe
do
it
it.
or not.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it.
Let's get for a biscuit, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him silk my serpent. I still want to see footage of the mods that you're running when you do that, Cows, because that's obviously the only way that can.
No, you can't see the footage, bro. It releases the whole strategy.
That makes sense.
I
What
cannot allow it.
Another champ that I love that I would never rank for. We're talking about ban strategies and champs that are like show the honey towards a ban. They're very attractive to ban. Is Shocker. I love Shocker. Would not rank for Shocker. Aside
makes
from
sense.
whether he needs it or not, I feel like you invite your opponent to ban a rank 4 Shocker. You say, hey, ban my Shocker.
That makes sense.
And
I really don't feel
I
like he
love-
benefits from it that much. It would literally, at least for battlegrounds, it would literally be like a couple 100, like just health points. That would be the only thing that changes. So
I mean, for defense, right? He'd be a longer fight, more annoying, more
Yeah,
block
bit
penetration,
more
all that
annoying.
stuff.
it's
But on
the
I
counters-
think
least
on
the
offense,
people that-
what could
yeah.
so I've been testing around with Shocker because I keep getting stuck with no sassy counter this meta. So I've been testing my Shocker a rotation where you do 2 SP1s and back to your SP2 right as Wrath ends. So obviously you need a little bit of RNG. But if you can do it right when Wrath, if you're at your SP2 and Wrath starts, you can actually time it so that basically he's pretty much not going back into Wrath during your SP2 stuff. You'll have the minimum
So-
damage reduction. And at 100
Oh,
charges,
that's
you can kill rank 3 sassy with 100 charges.
Yeah, at rank 3.
So at rank 3. And so, like, there's some more reach you can get with another rank. You're not talking about can he do Domino or can he do Dust or Sinister. We already know he can do those. But you're trying to see, can I get more reach on some of the other champions? Sentinel. Can I do rank 4 Sentinel with rank 4 Shocker? Yes.
Yeah.
Figure out how many, how to do that fight the fastest, stuff like that.
Just on a completely unrelated note, did I hear you say you were lacking some sassy counters?
I'm not lacking them. I'm lacking the draft.
He catches you. It's tricky with that bad boy.
I have counters. Yeah. I believe I have enough counters in my deck. I'm running Photon, Titania, Spider Ham, Silk. I mean, Joe Fixit as well.
Yeah.
Joe
Fixit.
Fixit.
I might be wrong, but I feel like what's happening with Sassy is happening with so many champions right now. Like, there's so many champions that, like, oh, they're not the most optimal this or that, or like, you know what I mean? I don't think it's Sassy that's falling off. I think defenders as a whole, like, we've had so much, like, experience dealing with Sassy, dealing with Onslaught, dealing with, you know, these difficult defenders that they seem significantly worse than.
Give me a break.
Yeah. No, I can definitely see that.
Never again.
Like think about a normal fight that we do a lot now, which is like Pig versus Onslaught. When Onslaught first came out, we would not do that fight. That would be considered a bad matchup. You can't parry Onslaught.
Remember this day, the last day you ever saw Silk against me, unless you had a whitelist. It will never happen again.
But nowadays you see Onslaught, you'll draft Pig, right? I want to Pig the Onslaught. I want to Dex SP2 and get get a bunch of damage, right? So very interesting how we change.
There's very little that can stop me from drafting him. Like Onslaught or no Onslaught.
But I'm saying it's a matchup that used to be very, very difficult or annoying, and now we just do it not in our sleep, but it's considered a meta. If you play in Celestial, you kind of need to know how to do Pig versus Onslaught. Like that's a normal thing you'll have to do. Yeah.
It's definitely something that I've been doing a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Like, if we're looking at, because the way I'm seeing it is they keep releasing attackers and attackers and attackers and attackers. When's the last month they've released a defensive champion? Like, genuine question, because I can't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't keep track of who they release.
I think the last one's like what, Gentle? Gentle we haven't even seen yet, so it's kind of like, you know, they did Sentinel.
If I get lucky in a few weeks, we might see a lot of Gentle. if I like him, but I really want the guy. We'll see how it goes. He's in that category where if I don't get him, I'm not going to be disappointed. But if I do get him, I'll be pretty stoked to get my hands on a 7-star.
Me too.
Either way.
I don't know what on earth is going on but my throat. But like that's what I mean. Like, they've released so many counters to so many of the meta defenders. It's like, I don't know. If we look at Onslaught, they've recently released Scream and Jack and Shafra, and I'm not even good with remembering the new champions. But like, they released an Onslaught counter.
And Jack-o'-lantern, of course, they released for Serpent. But
yeah.
Do you feel that Shafra and Scream, they weren't released for Onslaught though. They just happened to also do that for those that
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, that's more what I meant. They have released this champion, and as a result, there are more counters to X Defender. Right? Not intended, but like just by
Yo, what up,
releasing
Tommy? Good to see you,
Shafra,
man. Happy
we have
Tuesday.
another
Hope you're doing
onslaught
well.
counter.
We're about to
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
So I just think
But we just got better at fighting him. It's a 50-50 thing. I think you're right. But we
Yeah,
got so much better
we
at fighting him
definitely-
that just use Hulkling and
Yeah.
Chavez and just random champions at this point.
Yeah.
You can do
we definitely have. I can agree with that. But it's like, as far as I remember, the past, like for a very long time, they've released a lot of attackers. Just attackers. And that's really changed like the ratio between between defenders and the number of counters everyone's going to be running in their deck. Right? Because it's less the champions that they're releasing now that matter, but the champions that released 3-4 months ago that we've gotten from Titans that we've been able to get. And champions like Scream and Shafra and Jack and I don't even know, Leader and Hood and Rintra, they've become more readily available because their Titan has existed for a while now. And having more and more counters for defenders like Serpent, defenders like Thanos and Maestro and Onslaught and Bullseye means that when we're playing, it's like it's less a game of just get some defender they don't have a counter to and place them. It's more a case of, oh, this is a 47k and I have a 48k. Like it. I think the reason this is important is because I forgot. I was gonna say something, but it's completely left
The
my
brain
brain.
mid-sentence.
it happens.
It does.
The only thing I'll say, misery to that, is the game does go in cycles, right? There was a season when we were getting a lot of defenders.
Exactly.
And the community was really,
Yes,
really up in
I
arms about
remember
it. So,
Yeah.
okay, bring it.
So you know what you said about the cycles? Like, I think this right now
Yeah.
is the attacker cycle. So it seems like a lot of the older defenders aren't that great anymore. For example, Onslaught.
Mhm.
Most of the time, if you had a rank 3 Onslaught 6 months ago, you would insta draft that. But now, if you're facing an opponent that has like Silk and Jack and I don't know, Titania and Juggernaut, you're less likely to insta draft them because it's like, oh no, I don't want them just to get Jack and then 51k my Onslaught. So
Yeah.
that's the point I was trying to make. Onslaught is in that boat, Sassy is in that boat, all defenders are in that boat where they seem a lot worse than when they came out. Like Serpent, there is now Spiral and Shafra and Chavez and Koosh and Isophene and White Tiger, and like that's a lot of counters.
Did you just say Isophene?
He did.
Yeah, bro,
He
Isophene
did.
goes in like 60 seconds, bro.
He did indeed.
You just need to sig him up.
He does, but I've never seen an Isophene in a deck. I've never seen her in BGs ever. Like never.
I've faced her 2
except
times.
in the victory track with some random
I've
food.
only faced her 2 times, so I get what you're saying, but like this
No,
pretty much
you're
finds,
right.
like,
She's a counter,
Sassy,
dang, not Isophene.
Sassy didn't fall off. Every defender on planet Earth fell off. Like
Fair. That's fair.
people taking
Very
up their
fair.
crossbones. That's another Sassy counter. People have taken up so many champions because like the champions available are attackers. So the champions that will be ranked up will be attackers. You know? If they release 20 attackers in a row, like it's not a crazy idea.
Tommy said, "Ain't no way Blood just said Isophene.
I would just pick up good counters that can do the fight in 60 seconds.
I know, but you gotta hold your credit. You gotta hold your credibility, Misery. When you're naming off Kushala, Chavez, Shot, like when you're going through the heavy hitters,
That's fair.
you don't want to throw an Isophene in there. Just people will stop taking you as seriously once you say that name.
But, like,
That'd be
you
like
get
if I-
the point, right?
No, we get the point. We're just
Ooh.
giving you a little bit of crap, but it's because it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's like Thanos is a bit different to the others because it's like, oh yeah, he's new. Like we don't actually know all the counters yet. Like 20, like 10, 5, 4 or 5 seasons from now, we're gonna realize there's way more counters to Thanos than we realized. But as it stands, like it is what it is. Like he's not got.
Here's
that
a good
many
question about
challenges.
Thanos.
Yo, what up, Luis?
You know how other skill, back in the day how you would use skill champs to bypass protection. Does that work on Thanos? Like, if I have 100,
No,
if I have Falcon,
Because
can I just
the
hit
way it
critical
works is
protection?
it's defensive ability accuracy reduction that would stop the protection. However,
Okay.
Thanos gives himself increased ability accuracy. So unless you're like, I'm not sure if it's you either. I'm not sure if the protection is even affected by ability accuracy.
No, it
or if
actually
it just has
specifically notes that it's
increase.
not.
It's not. Okay, so yeah, the protection isn't affected by ability accuracy at all. So
Wow.
yeah, that's a thing. That goodness me. But yeah, that's the point. All defenders have fell off, not just Sassy. The reason that
Bruh, give me a break.
some dual threats seem more promising is because
Really?
they're a lot more consistent on attack than Sassy. I will be honest, Onslaught is a lot more consistent than Sassy. That's just a fact. But Sassy is more
Yeah.
fun. So
Onslaught
does it
has
really matter?
Onslaught has something going for him that also Serpent has going for them, and Bullseye too, where they have specific quirks about their AI that mess with the fight. More so than a champ like Sassy. Sassy feels a lot more predictable to fight. You don't know when Bullseye's going to walk up light attack you. You don't know when the swing of Serpent's sword, even though you're not in the way, is going to clip you as you're dashing back. Like, you don't know if Onslaught is going to juke you back and forth, is doing his little weird medium thing where he's stepping and then hit you. Like, those champions have additional things in how their AI behaves. Consistently behaves. You watch enough BG streams, you see this happening again and again. How many times you see someone get hit with that Serpent sword and you're like, no way. Or Serpent spear, or whatever it is called. Like, no way that should have hit them. Right? So they have those things that Sassy kind of feels like he's just pretty much, he's a great defender, but he doesn't have anything really quirky to his AI. It feels really predictable, which is why it's probably feeling easier to fight him, or part of it anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
There's, I mean,
Yeah.
to that point, there's quirks with all tough defenders. Like I've seen it again. It doesn't happen as often as like some of the scenarios you just said, but I've seen plenty of people trying to either, not silk lock, but go through your silk cycle against a Sasquatch and end up having an early wrath trigger. Your second heavy doesn't stun, and then you are just sitting there with open. Like, same thing with the Titania, where like you get an early wrath trigger during your SP3 cycle. Like, there's quirks of all of the defenders. I didn't catch all of it. I was just saying, like, for Sasquatch in particular, I think the game mode or the community as a whole is just more skilled now than we were a year or two ago. And I think a lot of that has to do with what some people honestly are giving Kabam way too much shit for, and there's a specific person at Kabam that people like to give shit to for it. But making tough defenders, like making champs like Bullseye, like Serpent, like Photon, like onslaught, like
Mhm.
Enchantress, like
Yeah.
these really tough RPG counters, they've inherently made the community more skilled to fight those tougher champs.
Agreed.
Another thing is BG's has I don't know, bro. Like, we're just forced into those situations a lot more as well, because there are more defenders and because there are tougher defenders that have more defensive abilities. It's like
BG's has raised the skill cap of the community infinitely.
Yes,
Yeah,
agreed.
At least the top end, anyway.
I genuinely, don't ask me why, but I'm talking literally earlier today, unironically, I was watching Battle Realm Brawl, and I was watching, these were the top of the guy, like the top of the line guys. Like, I was watching Andy, I was watching Trappy, I was watching Legacy, Finn, like all of these like heavy hitters, like back then, where everybody's like, holy fuck, these guys are insane. And I was looking at them, I'm like, they're kind of mid. Just like
They're not
where
insane.
they were, they were making mistakes against Photon, which obviously none of those players do all that frequently now. But it was just like we were new to having like really tough defenders that you actually had to learn their kit and play around and whatnot. Like,
Yeah.
back then, the toughest thing that you probably had to do 2 years ago was not end a buff when you were in anti-life field against Mojo, or not hit into reverb when you were fighting Killmonger. Like those were the struggles we were going through. Now it's, you have to memorize 3 different spells that Enchantress can throw and how you can turn them off. Or if you're using like Spiral versus Serpent, you have to figure out if he has a Dex buff or the True Focus buff that'll counter. Like, it's there's just so many things where it's like little minute things that have just inherently raised the skill cap of where the community is.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, I think that's a really great point.
That's what Tom was saying.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Like it's a combination of, they released hard to fight defenders that force you to play the game at a higher level, and also made a game mode where people are really enjoying playing it. For the most part, that is, since I'm talking all 26 seasons, people have been enjoying Battlegrounds, not just this season specifically. But where you can have an infinite number of fights that are the highest level of those fights. It's not like it's arena type of infinite level, you know? Like, there's a finite amount of fights you can take on War Mat. There are a finite amount of fights you can do in a questing scenario. Like, there's an infinite number of combinations, attacker, defender, whatever, that you can do in Battlegrounds, and people are kind of flocking to that game mode. And it's making the skill cap of the community higher, because they have so much opportunity in Battlegrounds to fight these tougher defenders. And yes, of course, it's frustrating sometimes when you don't get a counter, and then you have to fight Serpent with Shang-Chi or some bullshit. But it's like, if you have a perfect counter, like I'm sure, like I think I heard Misery saying, like, you have counters to those in your deck. Like, I'm not running too many quote-unquote domino counters in my deck. Like, I kind of just figure it out. Like, I'm using Shocker half the time or something like that, but I can't use, like, I can't fight Serpent without a counter. I can fight Domino kind of without a counter. You can fight Killmonger kind of without a counter. You can fight Korg kind of without a counter.
yeah.
I'd more lean with your Korg example, and some of the other ones than like Domino. I think
What I'm
Shocker
saying-
is absolutely a Domino
Depends
counter,
how bad the
but yeah,
counter
like
is.
like there's some game Domino. We love Domino, right? We all love Domino. Domino's fallen off because of what you guys have said a little bit, but let's not get it twisted. Domino without a counter.
Domino might not have been
like I won.
It might not have been the best the best scenario to use, but it's like people are just getting more creative with their Domino counters. Like, it's not like you have to run Guardian in your deck or you have to run Nimrod in your deck anymore. Like, you can get creative and use a long shot in a pinch. You can
A great
use
example is,
you can use so many different champs in a pinch. Like, Shocker is one of my
Onslaught.
top options for it. I can't tell you how many times I've 50k'd Domino with Shocker.
he's a
This
counter.
Meta, other metas. He's a counter, but
yeah,
he's a counter, but it's because you have to only use light attacks because you don't want to be crit failing your stun on your mediums or something like that. Like, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. but I mean,
So I
no, there's
think-
nothing to
I
argue
think
about
a
here. We
great
agree
example of that
essentially.
is,
So
it's Onslaught. Like, if we just wanted a champion where it's like
Bro,
you don't really need an
special.
ideal counter to take them.
Gotta
Like
ruin
Onslaught when he
this
first
fight.
came out,
Pissing me off.
Shocker was probably like, oh yeah, this is fine. This is Shocker. I need my Shocker for Onslaught. But now it's like
Jeez.
people are fighting him with all sorts of attackers, bro. Like I saw somebody do
almost
Crucial that
anyone.
weekend, and I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
and
how?
he's very doable.
I
saw Stonehenge do
time and place. Too.
whatchamacallit.
Time and place.
He did a rank 3 onslaught, 600 onslaught with his rank 3 Kushala in like 58 seconds yesterday. Or no, maybe it wasn't 58, maybe it was a little bit longer, but it's like you can literally fight onslaught with anybody. Not literally anybody. 90% of the game you can fight him with.
Yeah, I like the
90%
point that
of
you made
people
that
run.
Battlegrounds has basically become I used to clamor a long time ago for practice mode when I used to plan more. I was like, man, we really just need a practice mode. And I still believe that. I still think they should have given us a path directly to Ares that we could practice. I understand why they didn't, but I think that would have been such a cool way for them to like let us experiment and play with one of the most fun fights that they've created, right? Like the hard part about Epoch at first is Ares, but then it becomes actually the not hardest part at all, right? The paths have much more pitfalls depending on your roster than actually getting through Ares, right? And so I'm a big fan of the practice mode type of thing. I wish it had something more than just hitting your own champ for like 20 seconds. And I didn't really realize that Battlegrounds is probably why I'm drawn to it. One of the reasons why I'm drawn to it is the competition that it is, right? Infinite competition, infinite practice against some of the best matchups in the game with a 3 to 450k health pool that you can just access whenever you want. You hit Q, and for the most part, you're going to get to fight some rank 3 decent champions with your own rank 3s and maybe your rank 4 or 2, right? So like that's why we're getting so much better, because we have even those who hate Battlegrounds have them play Battlegrounds. And so, I mean, it's still fun to just get to exercise your rock.
Okay,
Quite a
he's
few
cutting out
things.
for everyone.
And it. Oh man,
you're cutting out.
don't know why.
It's
but
like
yeah, it's all good. It's all
I
good.
think we were getting most of what you're saying. It's really just that that's what is so healthy about Battlegrounds, is that it really is just it's basically a sandbox, because you can put any 30 champions in the deck. Obviously, most people are going to be running 20 of the same 20 champions because they're objectively the best options to be running. Like, that's no question. But theoretically, it's a sandbox. It's whatever you make of it. Whatever you want to ban, you can ban. Whatever you want to pick, you can pick. Whatever you want to not ever fight against or whatnot, like, you won't ever have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, for sure. Oh, did we lose Misery for a bit? Yeah.
I kind of caught the tail end of this. I don't really know where it originated, if somebody wants to give context.
No, just yapping. Just some yapping that we do on TruthStream while he does BGs or whatever.
Gotcha.
It's fun.
Oh,
It's fun to talk
for the
about.
record,
Yeah,
thanks
but
for your
what do you guys
time.
think?
It's
Do
lovely
you
to
think they
have
should
you
have
here.
made
I
a
do want
practice
to
for
note
Ares or no?
that we try to minimize the F-bombs. We try to keep it at a solid PG-13. So do what you can.
My apologies.
No worries, you're good. McGee comes through, and every once in a
Do
while
you
he
guys-
drops to see you next Tuesday. It happens.
What do you guys think about my thing about Ares? Do you think there should have been a practice, a straight line to Ares, no rewards? You just
I
get
think
to
all
go
they
through
had
Ares.
to do was
What do
you
you
got you got a ticket that opened a quest as soon as you fully explored it. That it's literally just a path to Ares.
Okay.
It's a
It is
kind of like
justified.
the Act 4
Nice.
Venom fight. I think they should have done that with
Yeah.
the Ares fight.
Yeah,
You know what
I
they
can
did?
I can agree with that. Maybe they didn't want you to practice it before you 100%. I can get that. They want to collect their revives and units and
That's
whatever
fair.
else.
Yeah.
But once right now I want to go fight Ares.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I'm
Like,
not-
if they
I'm
would have
not
just
doing
put
all
a
the-
thing
I'm not doing all
in
the paths.
exploration, it would have been amazing. Or they could
Yeah.
have just added a.
Yeah.
Actually, they couldn't have really added a path in that quest because you wouldn't have been able to fully explore it. Or like what you could have done is you could have done. They could have done a whatchamacallit? Like they could have done like a link node
actually be coming
thing with a path or whatever that basically made it so that he just KO'd immediately as soon as you walked into the fight or something. I don't know. There's ways around it, but like
Yeah.
the very easy way to do it was just make a quest that opens to you after you fully explore it, and you get like a token or a ticket or something that's like an entry fee that you need to have or something like that. Like there was easy ways to do it. I just don't think they want to. I don't think they want to put that out because I think that if people really wanted to do it, they would go back and do it, and they would have to potentially sometimes revive their units going through and whatnot. And obviously, that's still more money and whatnot to them.
I think that's a part of it. I think the other chunk being that they intend this to be their baseline for boss fights for the future, right? So I think that they're probably just kind of intentionally cutting our access so that way we're less incentivized to go in and practice and play and be prepared for the next iteration.
Yeah, and if they're going to use any Karina's challenges in Epoch, which it'll come for sure, right? Like, complete such and such path with such and such champions, or such and such rank of champions, or class of champions, or whatever. Only using skill champion, whatever they want to do, right? They have the world as their oyster, and if we go in there and fight Ares 50 times, or even if we don't do it, let's just say we just do it when we get the news that Karina's is coming, right? So the next Karina's will be Epoch of Pain, and then everybody easily had access to go practice Ares for a week. Like you said, I don't think they want us having that level of access, which is sad, but I get it.
Yeah.
Even if they're never planning on doing that, it's just that it's like it's their fight, it's their design. They can do whatever they want with it. Like, of course, it would be cool. Like, it'd be so cool to be able to do that. But like, I fully understand why they want to like kind of gatekeep that from happening.
Yeah. I get it. I just think it's an experience in the game that for people who aren't going to spend time in arena and questing. And that fight was fun. Let me go test and see if Gwenpool will die from the specials. Let me go see like the guy that did the Groot solo, right? And all that stuff. Like,
He has a Groot solo on that fight.
Oh yeah, it's like 17 minutes long. It's wonderful. It's glorious.
I don't know if a 17-minute solo would be glorious. If that's your glory, then I can't tell you.
Well,
you're
it's
wrong.
just, people say anyone can do that fight. People say that all the time, right? This guy just showed you that if you can't do the fight with whoever you're using, get good. Because I'm doing it with Groot.
I'm still waiting for the MSD 2-star solo of that fight.
Yeah, well, too bad you need a 7 or 6 star to get in there. So that's another thing we won't get. Right? Without that second quest, just won't happen.
Yeah.
Well, technically, can't you do it if you do one of the 2 7-star lanes, and then your third can be kind of whoever.
You don't need a 6-star.
Mm-hmm.
It's just most people brought a 6-star because who wants
They
to
were
bring
bringing
4 or
Cade
5
or something.
You know what is glorious is soloing it with Zemo. I wouldn't know if that's glorious because no one's done it yet, to my knowledge.
I'm sure Karate Mike during testing. Granted, he probably doesn't test anything.
Wouldn't be shocked. I think it was a 3-star Helic House, but yeah, I saw the same thing you're talking about. Well, I mean, I saw of it. I didn't sit and watch it because I'm not watching, 12 minutes of someone fighting a fight. I get it. You can dex the specials. You can recognize and dex, which is effectively what that fight requires. Or recognize and react, I guess I should say. Oh, I guess I gotta stop trying to light intercept our boy Bishop here. Second time he's done that to me.
How's the stream going?
Yeah,
Just on my phone?
you can't take your 2-star up the 7-star gate. Okay, well, color me dumb.
Really?
Good luck, MSD. Good luck.
I'm sure he's at least tested and tried that fight.
2-star She-Hulk.
I guarantee you he has tried to do that fight already. I'm sure he hasn't been successful yet, or else there would be a YouTube video about it.
Yeah,
But I can almost guarantee you he's at least tried it.
that's fair. That's probably fair.
That thing has to
Yeah.
be so long. That fight.
Oh, I can't even
He said,
imagine.
I think if I was him and I got that fight like 80% of the way down, and then like missed the special 2 or something like that, I actually think I would rip my hair out.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Bro, I would shatter
I would
so
just
many
post- I would
electronic
just post it
devices trying to do
anyway.
Stuff like that. I couldn't do it. Didn't
I
do
would
it.
post it and fade it out right before I messed up. Like, did I solo?
Come and see.
Sorry,
the world,
the
you never know.
recording
Set
crashed, and he goes back in at the same exact health and whatnot.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, what up, JT? Good to see you, brother. How you doing today? We're cruising. There was a whole bunch of rank 4 yap in the first 45 minutes of the stream. Now I'm fighting a tournament match in the Doom Coalition tournament, and then we're gonna go David versus Goliath, bro. Then we're just getting warmed up right now. Then we're gonna go take that little David deck out there. We're gonna try to slay some giants.
What's the? I think I'm not caught up to date. What's the David versus Goliath thing that you have going on?
Oh, we built a deck with 6 rank 3s, and then ascended 6 stars and rank 2s and stuff. And we're gonna go try to slay some giants, bro. We're trying to make BGs fun again. If I can't
In
have
Glad
increased
Circuit?
rewards worth pushing, then I'm gonna have fun. Dang it.
And here I am. I don't know how much of it you caught last night. I think I had a 9-hour battleground session last night where I
Is that where you
ended
wound up?
down.
I swung through with
Dude,
you
I-
in there, but that's wild.
I was playing that entire time. My stream was 3 hours. I was there for basically Dread's entire stream, Judah's back half of his stream, a
Wow.
little bit of the in between. I think I was playing Battlegrounds for actually 8 hours straight, and I think I
That,
ended down
doesn't
like
sound fun.
6 MMR.
That sounds like how Battlegrounds goes. That's awful.
I wanted to rip my face off. It was brutal. And then today, I'm still at work. I'm leaving here in a minute, actually. But while I was at work, I went on a pretty massive tilt and lost 8 straight games. So that was fun. It's been a day. It's been a 24 hours. I was up to like 390 yesterday, tilted down to 270 like on/off stream, then worked my way back up to like 370 off stream, and then tilted down again today to like 250 again. And now I'm back at like 330 or 340 or something like
Oh my
that.
god, just die, bro. Of course. Sheesh. I mean, he's silking Domino. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, brother,
Too much to
GG's.
fail in that matchup.
Yeah, no, that's a miserable matchup.
Way
What's
too
on my
much to
shirt?
fail in
Bro,
that
that's King
matchup.
Koopa. King Koopa, of course. Bringing the Bowser back, bro. Bringing the Bowser back. This new generation thinks they know about Mario. I don't know about Mario. I know about 8-bit Mario. I'm old. Okay, we're warm. Just for those who weren't here when we were talking through stuff previously, here is the deck. This is what we're working with. That's the first row of rank 3s. We tried to leave out some of the heavier hitters. You know, I left out my rank 4. There was no pay champion, so no Sigil, no Dazzler. And yeah, stuck some of the options in there. And then we just built around it. So let's get it, baby. Let's get it. It's also completely balanced at 5 per class. This was the stream yesterday. That's tournament stuff. A lot of red. Today, we seek to turn that around. Ladies and gentlemen, We're gonna use energy. Let's go get it. It is time to hit the circuit. Yeah, that was Tommy on call. He bounced, looks like. We lost him. Ah, got you. Sounds good, Tommy. We will be here. Thank you. Safe travels. Enjoy. Bro hit me with the DP dab. Who did? Tommy hit you with the DP dab? Oh no. Yo, what up, Antrasis? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday or Wednesday. It's getting late in the day. Dabbing apologies. I love it. Okay, this is quite the deck. So the Enchantress has to go. The Enchantress has to go. I am going to take his Thanos. And I think... I'm going to take his Mantis. Alright, let's see how it goes. Nearwin's a good player. I would say odds are suboptimal, but we're going to give it a shot.
You got him in GC.
Adam, Hood, Nightcrawler. Okay. Okay.
Nah, bro, not the Nightcrawler ban.
Right?
It's tragic.
It is. I agree.
Bro, you know how much I'd love to have a rank 3 Nightcrawler? That would make me so happy.
No, it's too much. Let's grab that. Cool. That's cool. Bro, go to sleep. You sound so tired. I can't kill Ares. Game keeps disconnecting or crashing. That's no good, Antrasis. I haven't heard about this kind of bug. I'm not sure what would be up. Barely indeed. How long you been up, Miz?
19 hours.
19 hours. Okay. I don't love that. Let's grab that.
Oh,
I think we just have to go ultimate versatility.
me questioning it. Dude, old question.
Misery had me questioning life when he placed his group. That's funny. You don't do school or work, Misery? I think Misery is in school. Although right now he sounds just sick, so there's that. Bro
Yeah,
pulls a
I'm
bullseye at the end.
I'm gonna have to sleep, bro. I wish David the best of luck.
Thank you. Get some sleep. I
Bye.
appreciate it. Cheers, brother. Yeah.
I will leave now. I feel.
This is a round I have to throw, basically. We'll see how we do. It's not. This is a tough fight with weaknesses. I need Bullseye to be kind of passive. Okay. If he knows what he's doing, it's like a 60-second fight, probably. The unfortunate thing is the weaknesses don't mean as much in that fight because you really just want to make sure you line up heal reversal in the last life. So. Swing back. Just keep staying back, bro. Okay. My relic is not giving me what I was looking for. All right. It was slow. Too slow. Ooh, he's still in. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Did anyone else in game have Nearwind's profile pic? Never seen it. I haven't. I mean, I've seen his pic. I've never looked through my profiles to see if that was the thing, though. Okay. Okay. We got a round. We got a round. Unfortunately, we're not in a great defensive spot, but we're not in the worst defensive spot. Could be worse. I mean, realistically. He has to place first, right? I think he has to place first. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see. See how we want to do this. See what he gives us. Okay, that means I have to place first last round. So he's gonna give me the slot. You think I can race? Let's do this. Let's do this. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna onslaught, or we're gonna shocker here, and then we will look at how next round goes. Okay, this is definitely gonna be a 2 special 1 fight, so we just need to be clean. Okay, I'm gonna hold back on this one. For that. Back off. No! I need all this stuff to fall off while I'm charging this heavy. Dang. Dang. All right, we need Serpent to do something. No, we should have had it. Ah, stutter step, bro. Stutter step. Ah, onslaught. You're killing me, bro. Killing me. All right. All right. Use relic before the special one. Save power. First before. Okay. I don't have any good options. I gotta do that. He's gonna do that. I gotta do this. I wanted to put Hulkling down, but Pig's just gonna nuke that too, bro. At least Kindred gives me some hope. Some hope of something screwing up somewhere. We just gotta go to the wall, bro. Ooh, there we go. That fight is effectively over. That's a cool start. Okay, let's toss this one. Bro, how is there not enough time to do that? Oh my gosh. Yo, what up, Rob? Good to see you. Nice into hard block. 2. That's awesome. Well, lost it in round 2. What can you do? Yeah. Congratulations. Congratulations. Bummer start. No, it was a terrible fight, Atho. Not even close to a good fight. Yeah, 1 stutter step special. Hey, thank you so much, puppy. We greatly appreciate it. Cheers, brother. Thank you so much for the support and the love, brother. Let's go. Miss you on call. It's just gonna be me. It's just gonna be me here suffering. We're officially in M2. No bueno. Not where we need to be. We need to climb. The rise must start again. Well, no rank 4 silks for you, my friend. No enchantress. Then the question is Medusa or Starkey? Medusa or Starkey? I'm gonna take Medusa. Let's go. I'm out dancing, just taking a break. Hey, enjoy. Puppy was like, you know what? Screw MCOC. I just need to dance. I just need to dance. They banned my Photon, my Atom, my Serpent. We can work with that, I think. Serpent's gone. He does have a Thanos. I don't love it. I don't love it. There's the Starkey, there's the Hulk. Okay. The Onslaught is nice. Let me grab the Fury. I kind of want to grab Shocker, but yeah. That, the Chavez. Let's grab the Pig for sure. Yeah, let's grab Starkey. This is a grass music video. We did, he was making videos before I was, but, I went and snagged and I heard a bunch of music. I was like, oh, this is good stuff. And then I went back and watched some of Grass's content. You're right. And then it was like that. And I was like, oh man, I'm a jerk. All right, let's go with Fury first. I'm assuming he's going to give me that. That's actually, we have a shot here. I just need good RNG and I need to not screw it up. Okay. I kind of was hoping he'd go with the Chi. He at least needs to do it twice. It's going to be a good counter. But we just need to not screw this up. This is one of the close matchups I lost last night that I should have won. Bro, no RNG. Back up. There we go, there's 2. Okay. Need one more. Thank you, sir. Where we always get to this point. Let me back up. There we go. That's Dunzo. A little slower than I like it to be, but we will be okay. You might have beat that though. Hey, let's go. All right. All right. All right, let's go. Now, the tough round is going to be the void round. That's the hardest round in front of us. So, what do we want to do? I've been looking at that Piggy for attack, but he honestly might be a better defender. Chavez could trip him up on defense as well. I mean, he's got Hulk, but it's going to be tough. I think we Kate the Void. And that's kind of a throw round. I think that's what we do. That's what's coming now. Let's give him... What do we want to give him? I'm just going to give him Red Skull right now. Okay. I'm going to switch to this. I'm going to switch to Starkey. He has 2 evaders, or like a miss and an evader on the other side. I might Kate if he tries to get cute. Oh, I don't know about that. What? Well. And he got the unstoppable. That is glorious. That's pretty cute. Wow, lost the intercept, did I? Okay, that's done. All right, now what do we want to place in round 3? That's really the question here. I mean, do I just place Chavez? Make him try to Hulk it? I think place the pig. Prowler counters the pig though. Technically, I guess he counters Chavez also. Yeah, he does. Okay. Let's see if Chavez holds up to what I was saying earlier. And I think I'm just going to pig this. I think I'm going to trust the piggy. He's going with Starkey. Oh my goodness. Let's do this thing. We just got to be clean. Just got to be clean. How did... Bruh. This game sometimes, I tell you what. And that should be it. Let's go! Let's go! Got it. That's it, baby. That's it. Gotta be clean. Gotta be clean. Let's go. Let's go. That's nice. It's nice. That was a lot quicker than last night. Getting that dub. Rank 4 pig. Rank 4 pig. Nasty. Nasty work. He should have used Hulk. I still don't think he would have won though. Let's go! No. We were talking earlier about rank 4s. And I said basically it's between Pig and Photon, but Photon's better. Pig's rank 3. What up, Samael? Good to see you. So far, so good, bro. I should have taken this one from Nearwin. I shot myself in the foot on this Shocker fight versus his rank 4 Onslaught. But now we got a dub. We're back in M1. Poverty and along. Poverty and along. No, so we were talking about who to give catalysts to for rank 4, right? And my list, you know, we went class by class. Yes, no, thoughts, stuffs, things. And so for me, there's a very, 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 very few champs I feel comfortable giving tier 7 basic to. And really at the end of the list, we came down to Photon and Onslaught. So my next rank 3 will probably be one of those two. But I really, really like the Pig. So you don't get a rank 4 Photon, that's for sure. We take the Enchantress. This deck is not built to fight that. Then what? I think I'm gonna take Thanos. He doesn't have a ton of his own counters though. Yeah, we're still gonna do it. See you later, Antrasis. Have a good night, brother. Hope you get some good rest. Oh, auto drafted. At least it's Shocker. At least it's Shocker. Bullseye's floating around. Let me grab this though. Let me grab Kate for now. I finally started banning Enchantress every time. Life's been good. Yeah, this is a pretty rough meta for Enchantress. It's pretty rough. Okay, you grabbed those two. I can Shocker one of them. He has that. That doesn't do much for this. I'm gonna grab Red Skull. It's a solid 2-way. And then... Oof. I'm gonna grab Nova, actually. I need a 2-way. He's a better 2-way than Hulkling is. Better defender. Not as good on attack. Okay, we're in a decent spot at the moment. You ban my Serpent, you ban the Void. He grabs the Okoye, which will counter a Bullseye. I don't have a Bullseye. It won't counter Onslaught, that's for sure. Let's grab that. I think I feel good there. Okay, that's the draft, baby. Oof, that late Maestro's rough. I hope he doesn't take that late Maestro. Don't take the late Maestro. Although, to be honest, the late Sassy's not great either. Ooh, and he grabs the shield. Let's go. I was debating that myself. It depends on what my first rank 4 is. I still got 2 Epoch paths left for my head right now, so I'd probably just save the T7B. Yeah, you need to. You gotta save it. You gotta save it till you get the, No. You gotta save it till you get the gem. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this here, actually. Okay, makes sense. All right, Kendra, we need you to do some work, bro. Deathless She-Hulk's gonna take that pretty quick. No, bro, come on. Just throw your stupid special. Ah. Oh, did he fail it? Yeah, of course he did. That's so stupid. Bro, this is such an easy fight. I screwed this whole thing up from the stupid beginning, trying to dash and impose. Or, yeah, whatever. This is such an easy fight. Aggravating. That was a nice little step he had there. Of course, he steps just enough forward. Just throw your stupid special. Oh my god, bro. Yo, what up, Frodo? Good to see you, brother. What up, Nitro? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, gentlemen. Are we cooking? No, that was a pathetic fight. No, I wasn't gonna beat that most likely, but so far, 1-1. We'll take it. We've slain one Mysterium 2 giant. Mysterium 1, not sure where we were. We almost got Nearwin, but he got us down with his rank 4. And now we're here. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. But I'm not terribly worried about it. Maybe I should be. See what he does here. Unless he onslaughts, I have to save Shocker. Shocker can do that fight. Okay. Alright, let's try this. R3 onslaughts are allowed? What are you talking about, Nitro? See, this, if you showed up to the planning things, then you would know what's going on, but you don't. So you don't. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Some red damage. Bruh. Gotta love it, man. Oh! Why try a light intercept in this game? why hard hit your special in this game? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's so frustrating. This meta sucks. It really does. What can you even just love it, bro? Yeah, come offer me a sale. I'll tell you how it goes. That's fantastic. That's fan-freaking-tastic. I was clapping, Zemo. I didn't hit my desk. Yeah. Perks of using the David deck, bro. You gotta fight basically perfectly every time. Otherwise, you don't win. What up, Noodle? Cheers, man. Happy Tuesday. That's something those who punch down on the victory track this late know little about. Nudes. What up, nudes? Whatever was a frustration. Well, disconnects suck, bro. I'm over it. Why are we still disconnecting in this game mode? It's absolutely absurd. Yeah, please, Nitro. Maybe your deck from like a year and a half ago. All right, a year ago. All right, let's grab Storm. Grab Fury. We'll see how Storm does for that bullseye. I know she shrugs some stuff. She gets some prowess on Fate and Special Ones. We're gonna try it. We'll see how it goes. We definitely gotta grab Shocker. He's just does what he does. Serpent's banned. That's banned. That's banned. I don't have anything else that I need here. So let's grab Ironheart. Need to be careful. What's the story of the David deck? Just making it fun. You know, sitting and hanging out, you know, playing around with the normal deck, and there's just no point in going through all that kind of like chaos and stuff on that level. 1 second, let me think. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna try Maestro with that. And I'm gonna grab Void. So basically, you know, it's biblically inspired. Decided to go with, let's make a small deck of champs that aren't typically used. And let's go see how they perform against the contest. Like I used Wags against Thanos yesterday. If I hadn't screwed it up, it probably would have been like 46k, maybe. So it's been a lot of fun. That's what it is. It's all intended to have some fun. I am gonna take Pig here though. So that's the thought behind it, JT. And we'll see how many giants we can slay. I beat one yesterday. We got one so far today. We're gonna see where we can take this tiny 6R3 deck to. Okay, so I think I'm gonna switch some stuff up. He's got the bones now, of course. Let's throw that down. Yep, that makes perfect sense. So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna do this here instead. And then I will try Wags against the bullseye. I say try, I've done that fight, so I know how it goes. Yo, what up, Giant? Good to see you. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Bruh. Can't get a crit. Just can never dex far enough for it to work, you know? All right, work to do on that matchup for sure. Hopefully Fury catches him. That puts us into a poor spot, but we'll give it a shot here. SP2, yeah, right. It's just like such weird timing and intervals and stuff, and it's slow, but it's quick, and then it's all the things, bro. That's right. Hopefully Fury cooks this Hulkling just a little bit. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So I think we go Void next. Yeah, Samael. And it's not all of them. It's specifically, I put the wrong relic on, right? I shouldn't have put that relic. Because that one, yeah, you take damage back from. So that's cool. So I think no matter what, though, we're doing Void here. See what he does. I'm assuming it's Maestro. If it's Maestro, we can hard throw. It's Bullseye. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Dang. We'll wags this. Let's try it out. His Bullseye is Sig what? 112? Okay. Later, JT. Have a good one, brother. Only the Storm Relic for mutants procs the feedback or the damage back. Now, generally, in this matchup, oh, I shouldn't have talked. That was dumb. What I was saying is generally you want to go special 1 to special 2, but I'll show you why you don't right here. Oh, so far so good. I'm expecting him to purify that. There it is. That's why. What? Yeah. Oh, let's go! Void! We continue. I'm David versus Goliath every season, but that's just my normal deck. Now, Frodo. How many rank 3s are in your deck? That's the question. What's the size of your deck? Because while you do have some underrated champions and some unique ones, we've got 6 rank 3s in this deck. Let's see where we're actually at. 163. So far, we're 500 for the day. Should have been 4-0, to be honest. All right, we're at the bottom of M1. What's the top of M2? Nope, that's the wrong one. That's 121. Ooh, there's not a ton of spread there. 146. Okay, we're dancing there. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Easy peasy. Yeah, big dubs. Big dubs. Oh, I didn't realize Cap was streaming. All right, let's go. David versus Goliath. Do it. Do it. 17 rank 3s. That's not huge, Frodo, for sure. For sure. Do you have rank 4 yet? Look at this guy with his 3 rank 4s. No, that's a null. Never mind. I thought that was a rank 4. It's crazy. All right, he's got the Zola. Okay, Enchantress has to go. I'm not dealing with Enchantress. It's a big serpent, bro. But I want to play against it. No, I don't. No, I have a rank 3. I'm taking the null. Adam, Hulkling. Okay, he took my cosmetics. At least 10 of those are odd rank ups. I mean, that's fair. Who is the cheapest superior Kane counter? Cheesiest superior Kane counter. Maybe Human Torch. I used Jugs for those fights and loved it. He did so great. Okay, we left Serpent, so we're gonna grab that. Yeah, let's just grab those two. You have rank 4 Medusa. Okay. Gonna farm the revives from his path. Ah, that's an interesting question. I don't know, honestly, Noodle. Okay, there's the Zola. Let's grab the Serpent. Let's grab the Fury. Who should my first rank 3 be? Get out of here, Nitro. Why are you trolling the people? Don't troll the people. Okay. Left that off. Okay, let's try, he's got a Photon. I want to try Valk for that. Although, I could also just take Kindred and make him force another way. But I think we'll grab Valk anyway. Let's do that. I like that. OG Deadpool. War Machine. Oh, have the balls, please. You're not gonna convince me to do it. I'm not taking up a trash champ. Dread, cover your ears. War Machine is a trash champ. He's not that good. He's not a BG's champ anyway. Okay, let's start here. Let's see what he does with that. He's gonna give me the arcade. He doesn't have a serpent counter, so I don't want to cash any of that. I think I'm just gonna Valk. No, I have to save Valk. Yeah, I'm doing it. I should have used Valk. I should have assumed that's what he was going to do. But it's okay. Keep jamming. I'm a bit outdrafted here, but such is life, bro. This is what happens when you're David. Okay. Let's go. Serpent! Doing the thing, bro. Doing the thing. Let's go. I'm impressed you let that R3 Zola slip. That's why I left. Yeah. I mean, listen, Samael, you can only make so many choices, bro. You can only make so many choices. So, We had to do what we had to do. That, by the way, you were here for all the arcade stuff yesterday. Let's go. Okay, there's that. That's not a shock. He's got that. I'm gonna save that. He's just gonna do that. Okay, let's do this. Let's just get that out of the way. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna save Chavez for Zola, because that's what he's gonna put down. I'm just gonna kill this. Let's onslaught the onslaught. Serpent is very good. Very good. I mean, that's a strong score. He can do that consistently. Okay. Okay. I'm too slow. I know I'm slow, guys. Dude, I love that, just that dash. Jover. Could do worse. Did I have a chance? Probably not. Too scrubby. Would Onslaught have done better against Zola? I don't think so, because I have to heavy him. And we're going to try to Chavez. I'm going to try to Chavez that fight. Like I guess I should say I have a lot of R3s that aren't BG's champs. Deathless Vision. Gross. Rocket. Rocket is a BG's champ. Purgatory is a BG's champ. Stormax is Stormax. Joe Fixit's a good BG's champ? What you talking about? Okay, we're going to make him Mantis this Photon. He's going to give us Zola. We're going to Chavez the Zola. See how it goes. Oh my god, bro. I love it so much. Okay, let's wait for this unstoppable. Do that. Okay. Thank you. Bro, why just like every light intercept? It's silly. It's honestly silly. Like the AI reading stuff is so dumb. And it's so bad, and it's never acknowledged. Yeah. Tough fight. Wow, 80 seconds, huh? Yeah, that cowardice was no bueno. That was a good point, by the way, Samil. I didn't think about the cowardice. What you mean fix it in purgs? That's what I was saying. Yeah, I agree. I agree that they are. Not a lot of meta defenders. Plus they aren't defenders themselves. Lamb, what's poppin'? We lost to the Zola there. That was, he did that fight pretty well, to be honest. He must have gone through 2 cycles. ADK. Yeah. Or not even walking forward, Noodle. They just like, it's like it reads when you dash in and you get smacked in the face. Like it's not doing anything. You start your dash and then you get lit in the head, right? I feel like I've played Red Wolf before. I don't know. What is this bug doing here? Give me 1 second. Turning on the mods. I mean, someone actually doesn't have a Thanos, but he does have a rank 4 wolf. You know what? I'm taking this Kushala. We back. We back. Yeah, I passed on the white tiger, but you know, it was early. Ooh, let's just match him. Ooh. Suboptimal, for sure. Grab a belt. Grab a Nightcrawler. The metas do seem to affect AI interactions, but it just seems off in general all around at the moment. I never knew what it felt like to feel literal fear about performing an intercept. Yeah, I mean, you've seen me get hit how many times trying just to do a light intercept today? I mean, no less than 3 to 5 times. Just dashing back and hitting light. It's just garbage. Okay, we're gonna have to mix it up a little bit here. I didn't get a serpent counter the entire time. I guess we have about 3 throw rounds here that we gotta work on. The triple throw. I think if you throw 2 rounds in a match, it's gonna be tough to win. I kind of want to see what he could do with the hit monkey. Did he just re-roll on me? He did. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. All right, let's give him the void. Not if they throw harder. Well, you saw the victory I had earlier. That was some hard throwing for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna Valk this. Theoretically, I have some debuff reduction or some purification. There goes the bullseye, which is good because that was my other Valk consideration. We'll see. Dude, this is like purification plus. Whew. A lot of debuff damage. A lot of debuff damage. Too much debuff damage. Must be nice. 90% chance. Yeah, 90% chance. I don't think I took any hits there, right? That was all just pure debuffs. Well, we had 3 throw rounds in front of us, so there's throw round number 1. Yeah, here's loss. Here's the official loss for sure. But let's give it our best effort. So let's put onslaught down. I could have onslaughted this, but I'm not going to because I want to try something. Just want to see how it goes. Back up. Back up. Thank you. I thought that I was going to work out better. Wow. Thought I was out of my pod there. Bro, I'm out the way. Why is Valk not a 7-star? Couldn't think of a more perfect candidate. Man, the SIG 200 kind of sucks, but 7-star Valk would be very cool. Okay, that's basically a loss, but hey, Adam didn't do too bad. The crits are nice. If we didn't have the stupid unstoppable, it's probably almost a doable fight. I think you're probably lining up to die in the immortality phase. You have to work around that a little bit, but yeah, not too bad. So I think should there be another round, which there probably won't. Yeah. Yeah, the true damage is a good point. You're welcome for the point. It's like a lot of the fights I'm having. Going well for the last 15 seconds. Then those 15 seconds hit. Nice, we got our tokens though. Let's go. Time for a dub. We've got probably a couple more in us. Love it. Love it. This should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Nope. Leave the void. I'll take those two. I'm not trying to mess with the gladiator player, bro. Got the void. Got the cosmics. Probably gonna ban my Travos. Wouldn't be shocked anyway. Okay. 2 cosmics and a photon. Gonna grab serpent. We could use a Chavez quickly. That is a trash start, bro. There's nothing here for me. Let's grab her for Schnitzengiggle. Let's grab Holcomb. She can at least do some stuff on defense. We'll see. We'll see. For no particular stream delays, it's on low latency, so I don't think it's terribly long. I think it's a handful of seconds. What are you doing over there, Samael? Trying to come donate some points to the cause, brother? Okay, that works for me. That works for me. Oof, that Chavez is nice. He's got a big shocker. I want the Chavez. I'm gonna grab shocker of my own. I'm gonna pass on an onslaught. I am so glad right now at this moment that I grabbed that shocker. Bro, look at this dude rocking an ISO theme. Rank 3. It's wild. He's gonna put that woman on defense and she's gonna absolutely shred me. Okay. Shocker's been auto banned. This meta for me is annoying enough in normal meta. Added limber and he's basically stun immune. Yeah, that's fair. OG Spidey gets around that. Let's give him the Fury here. Oh, I never did grab something for Void, huh? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try to White Tiger the Void. I don't know that next meta is going to be that much better, to be honest with you. No. Just throw the special, bro. Just throw the freaking special. Oh my god. I almost would consider doing this. What do you mean, Afo? Oh, that should have been a flipping win, dude. Just throw the special. Save and Void for the last one. What are you giving me, bro? Let's do it. Yeah, we need her just to be a bear. He can do it without baiting a special. But never know. Not fast enough. Not fast enough. Also, do we know who's next in pipeline for rebalance info when we get it? They said they already said they're gonna buff Patriot, but they haven't told us what they're gonna do, right? I think that's where we're at with that. Oh yeah. Bro, if he just threw his special, Nick is doing some work on defense though. He's causing people problems. It's good to know. If only he wouldn't have hesitated on me. Affo, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, you're pocketing someone. Sorry, Samael. Yo, what up, Half? I'm taking back taking next with Domino. Yeah, let's go. The good old days indeed. Okay. No rank 4 Deathless Thanos for sure. Where is she? No Enchantress for sure. I'm not giving him a massive Kindred. Just not interested. He took my Atom, bro. No. No, bro. No, brava. And then I get auto-picked somebody. Man, isn't this game just fun and balanced? It's a good thing that we don't need to put any focus into BGs because things are running so well. I can't imagine what it would be like if they weren't running so well. Oh, dude, what an awful auto draft. Just not what I need.
Why do you sound sarcastic?
Is this is not the voice reveal, right? I'm sure plenty of people have heard Half around the channels.
I don't think anybody has heard. No, I tapped into Cantona for like 3 seconds once.
Well, welcome to the call. The good old days. Domino on offense.
Domino on offense. She's back. Everybody's hating on her on defense, saying she's over. I mean, I refuse to believe that's true.
I agree with you. She's definitely not over. I think people, you know, in the complexity of the game, many of the defenders are not, you take them up front and your opponent's going to struggle to find a counter. It's, you draft dual threats early. You draft, you know, key offensive champions through the route, and you try to get some sneaky defenders along the way. She's one of those sneaky defenders along the way that you catch someone with.
I mean, every defender in the game has like 5 hard counters.
Yeah. Agreed.
So I don't know what the difference is.
I agree. You need to save that. He's got 2 serpent counters. I'm gonna do this here.
right, I gotta go get
How
my
you doing?
kid
How's your
dressed.
BG
Then I'm
season,
going
man?
out. But if you're on later, I will join back. I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you.
I appreciate you and appreciate you coming through. I won't be here too much longer, but
All
enjoy
right,
your
man.
evening
Have a
out.
good night.
You too.
Bye.
The goat cage disrespect will not be tolerated. Smail. It's just you don't want Luke Cage in the first round of an auto draft. You just don't. He's a great champion. I want to rank 3 him very soon. You can't intercept in the game. My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. What? Oh my gosh, bro. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Dude, nothing. I can't ban Void Samael. I can't afford the ban. I mean, what do you want me to do? Trade out rank 4 Deathless Thanos for Void? Can't do that. Of course, you know, the person's not doing well. Had a chance to win. Just choking wins away all night long. Get auto-picked Luke Cage at the beginning with no opportunity for other defenders. So here we go. Unless I'm re-rolling every round. It's not a thing. Bro. Oh my gosh, I could have won this round. It's taking forever. No, bro, brother. Yeah. No, bro, I'm not giving him Serpent for that. No way. Okay, special twos. Keep some distance. Do the thing. Let's do it. Whew. Wow. Someone's so proud of themselves. So proud of himself. Well, so far I think we can safely say that half of my losses have been at my own hand. I think that's reasonable. Look at that. Having taken a round in 3 fights here. Playing like trash. Playing like trash. It's alright though. We keep getting up. Mara took us down yesterday. Vengeance. Vengeance! No. Do it. Oh, ban my photon, bro? Oh, then we banned all of our, our serpent counters. That's funny. All right, we gotta grab White Tiger. She comes by. Let's send Mara a kiss. Now let's grab that. We're gonna pass on Kindred for now. Grab the Shocker. Couple dual threats. Couple dual threats. Yeah, we gotta grab the White Tiger for sure. Gotta grab the White Tiger. And this one might be the last one. This one or one more. We'll get out of here. Okay, let's just grab these two. I don't know. Fury's been cooking though. I have to pass though. I have to grab those two right now. In case I don't get White Tiger, I can onslaught the Serpent. Grab Hood. Grab Kindred. I don't have a Serpent counter outside of Onslaught. Awful. Bolt, Prowler. That's fine. That's that counter. Just more of the same. Let's grab Nova. Okay. All right, let's see where we go from here. Let's see where we go from here. Indeed, indeed. All right, Mara, let's do this thing. Prowler on D, huh? For your Prowler defense, I will give you the Kindred. You also don't have Serpent counters. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to that. Because I can use those for defense, and I'll just do the Nova. Nova has... Does he have an anti-miss, or is it just auto-block and evade on the special one? I have to study that up. I won't try it. No crits, bro. slow. But Kindred held up that round. Let's go. Yeah, the side steps are hard on point today for sure. Prowler was not messing around. He was ready. He was ready for sure. Okay. Okay, not bad. We're in a decent spot now. So the question is, well, they placed first. I'm gonna save Serpent, I think. I'm assuming they're gonna play Serpent. They could do we could do a Serpent off. I think I'm okay with that. I'm probably gonna put Pig down next round. Because I need the Hood for Cersei. I need Onslaught for Serpent. I'm saving Serpent for the last round of defense. I suppose you can Pig Sinister and I could put down... No, see, I want to do this differently. I don't want to mess with that. So let's go Pig. Red Skull. You have to save that. No, I don't need Pig for offense. What would I use him? What do I have to have him for offense? Okay, there goes the Cersei. That makes sense. We can do some work here, though. You can't approach this the way you typically would a Shocker fight. So I think what we'll do is we will build up some charges. Yeah, like that. Now throw it. Thank you. Bro, can you just back off? Every single special. Thank you. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay, I'll throw it. Thank you. The amount of times where the AI dashes in and gets that unstoppable at the last flipping second is just too much. So that's loosely, it's a lot easier when you're fighting Nick Fury, but that would be roughly how you fight Nick Fury. Let's go! Just enough piggy on defense. That was vengeance from yesterday. Vengeance from yesterday. Block pin. That wasn't block pin, Samil. That was me. I hit his block and I took burst damage. When you want to shocker Nick Fury, sometimes you wind up in that boat. You got to shocker Nick Fury. You heavy bait and heavy counter and you take him down that way. Usually what I'll do is I'll do one special 1 into special 2, kill the first life, and then go back to special 1 and save those charges for life 2, where you heavy counter and heavy retaliate. That's 3 hours. That's 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Should we end on a win? I mean, that's kind of nice to end on a win, yeah? Let's see, where do we start? 145, 158, and now we're at 123. We're down 30 points. You know, that's not awful. We got a few wins today. 3 and 5. Won a tournament. Beat Kaus once. I think we should go raid somebody. What do you guys think? You want to see some more of this? We will be back. The plan is going to be back on Friday. and maybe we do something. I don't know. I've been talking to Jay Will. We're working on some plans. So we're probably going to do a members only stream, but maybe not, where we build the next iteration of the David deck, because the meta is about to change. And thank God for that. I am right now anyway. Will I still be later? No one knows. No one knows. All right, let's see who's streaming. Let's go say hi. I mean, we gotta rate our boy Cap, right? What's he doing? Let's see what he's up to. Yeah, he's about to queue up. Let's go say hi to Cap. Thank you, Samail. Let's go hit this fella. Let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you dealing with me and my madness. Appreciate you doing the thing. Hey, big shout out to Puppy coming through. $10. Dono of the day. Samail, thanks for keeping me company in chat. Heard, thank you for keeping me company in chat. Afo, my brother. Anthem, thank you so much. Lamb, let's go say hi. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you later this week. Until next time, peace.